Composition is about how your photograph is made up, what elements you have in it, and where you position them. A good composition will make for an interesting shot, drawing the eye to the main focus of the photo as the photographer intended, and will give an aesthetically pleasing look to the image. A very useful technique to help you achieve good composition is the rule of thirds. This isn't a rule as such, but more of a guide which can generally help you get a more professional look to your photographs by making the composition better. Imagine your image or viewfinder divided into thirds both horizontally and vertically. You should compose your shot so that the focus or main point of interest in the photo is positioned on one of these points, where the lines intersect. It doesn't matter how it is dressed up, essentially the rules of thirds encourages you to avoid placing points of interest dead centre in your image, as this makes the image less interesting. It avoids objects and points of focus dividing up an image equally, which will ruin the flow. For example, in this image, the main focus is where the sea meets the cliffs and rocks. See how much better it looks if it is positioned along a line so that two of the intersecting points are where the sea meets the cliffs. This technique can be used for all kinds of photography, from close-up portraits to landscapes and action shots. Try and have multiple interesting points that the eye is drawn to, positioned close to different intersecting lines for very interesting images. The rule of thirds should not always be followed religiously. On the whole, it helps improve the visual appeal of an image, but once you know how it works, you'll be able to break the rule at times to get unusual and interesting shots.